What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and in today's video I'm going to give you 5 of the best muscle building tips that you can ever learn when it comes to taking supplements. All right, like I said, today's video is going to be, in my opinion, 5 of the best tips that anyone could ever hear when it comes to taking supplements for muscle building. Because as a kid, I was super skinny. I was the skinniest of all my friends. I even got picked on a little bit in high school because all my friends grew and I didn't. I had to quit football, and it wasn't until later that I actually hit a growth spurt, and now I stand at 6'2". I'm not that little scrawny kid anymore. I also started learning what I was doing in the gym, and I have built a body that I am now extremely proud of. And through that, I also took a lot of supplements. And while I was taking supplements, I took a lot that did nothing for me, and I just wasted a ton of money and a ton of time and a ton of effort on them, and it was a big disappointment. But there was also a couple of supplements that really worked well for me, and I stand by them today, and I still take them today, and hopefully this will help you as well. Now, getting straight into the video, the first tip that I'm going to bring up here, because I know there's going to be that guy in the comment section that would want to say this if I didn't say it, and it's also true. You don't need supplements. You just don't. You can get as far as you need to. You can get the body of your dreams just by dialing in your diet and dialing in your workouts and taking the right amount of rest days and splitting the muscle groups up at the gym and having the right amount of protein and the right amount of carbs, the right amount of fats. And maybe if you're trying to lose weight, then you're in your caloric deficit if you're trying to cut. But if you're trying to build muscle, you're trying to bulk up, you're in that caloric surplus. That's how you get bigger, by eating more calories than your body burns. That's just science. So making sure that your diet is in place and you're getting the right macros, making sure that you're training smart. If you do that, you're going to get phenomenal results. I've had plenty of clients who just don't want to take supplements. And as long as they dial in those 2 parts, they're going to get in amazing shape. Because I like to think of it as this. This is one of the quotes that I've told so many of our clients. You have a cake. Okay, and obviously a cake has the base, and then there's a little bit of icing on top, and the toppings, and the fun stuff, and the stuff that kind of makes it look good after that base is built. Well, that base is your diet and your workouts. You cannot have a cake without having the diet and the workouts in place. And so if you don't have that cake, then you just have all these toppings and this icing that can't go on anything. And so with your training, once you have that diet and those workouts in place and you build that base, then you can start introducing supplements to really help you take it to the next level and to make things look better, make you get stronger a little faster, make your workouts a little bit better, make you burn fat a little bit faster. And so once you have that in place, then you can start really introducing supplements. That's what I like to think of. It's the icing on the cake. So first tip, you don't need supplements. And if you are trying to get in shape without supplements, and you do, or you just want help with getting that base, that foundation built, I do have a free body type quiz that tells you exactly how many carbs, fats, and proteins that your body needs and the best type of workouts for your body depending on what your body type is. If you're an ectomorph, a hard gainer, if you're a mesomorph, the more athletic build, or if you're an endomorph, a heavier set person who wants to lose weight, depending on what your body type is, I tell you exactly what you need to do diet and training wise to really get in good shape. And that's just in the description below. Hit the link, take the quiz, and let me tell you what to do at the end. That's it. Second tip. Do your research before you take a single supplement. And what I mean by this is Google's your friend here, because you can go look at the next test boost 5,000 and think that, oh, well, if I have more testosterone flowing through my body, I'm obviously gonna be able to bulk up real big, and I'm gonna be able to cut body fat real easy and just look like a monster, look like a real alpha dude. And while I do believe that the right ingredients in a test boost supplement can help, you have to make sure that you're doing your research on them. Go and look at the bottle of the next supplement that you want to buy, look at the ingredients, Google every single ingredient and look up studies for them. Now, I know this sounds like it's a lot of work just to take a supplement, but I'm just trying to help you here because this is something that I did, and this is why it's also led to me creating my own supplement company, because I wanted to do supplements that I actually know work and supplements that I actually like, and I'm actually proud of taking and proud of also pushing to you guys. If you've seen my supplement line, it's called Sculpt Nation, and I take it every single day. I take pretty much all of our supplements all the time because I love them and they have only the most proven backed ingredients. If you're going to take a supplement from XYZ company over here, make sure, I don't care. Go have fun, try out different supplements. I love trying different supplements. Even to this day, I'll try out different supplements just to see how I like them. But one thing that you should do is start understanding the ingredients that are inside them and what the ingredients do for your body, and if they do have research backing them for working for maybe getting you a better pump during your workout, or for increasing your fat oxidation in your body, or for getting more free testosterone levels flowing in your body, or whatever it might be. Whatever supplement you're looking at, go look at the ingredients, Google the ingredients, and go from there. So that's tip number 2. Now, tip number 3, and this one's a lot more straightforward. Start taking creatine. This video is for guys and girls who are looking to start taking supplements and want to build muscle. Creatine is the most research-backed, proven supplement on the market for putting on size and strength faster. Creatine helps your body have a plentiful amount of what is called ATP, stands for adenosine triphosphate, and basically this is the energy source your muscles use when you are pushing weight. It helps you to recover in between sets faster so that you can push more weight. It delays the onset of fatigue so that you're not hitting that failure level earlier on in your workout. Have you ever been to the gym and maybe you're hitting arms or you're hitting biceps and you're doing a bunch of curls, and then you're in your second exercise and you're trying a little heavier weight, and because you've already done maybe 5-6 sets, your arms are already fatigued. They're already pretty damn tired, and you can't curl the weight that you wish you could or that you know you could if you were fresh. Well, creatine helps to delay that onset of fatigue so that you can lift heavier weights longer for your workout, and as a result, you're able to get stronger faster. Now, there's a lot of misconceptions in the fitness industry about creatine. People saying that, and I even thought this myself as a kid, thinking that all creatine does is put on water weight and puts water in your muscles, and then you look bigger and you look super puffy, and then when you get off of it, you lose all that water weight and you get back to your regular size and it does nothing. Completely false. Creatine does retain a little bit of water, but at the same time, it's not going to be water that just sits on top of your body and takes all your muscle definition away and hides your veins. It's actually going to, at least for me, when I do take creatine and I'm on it consistently, it actually helps me look a little bit more dry because it's actually making my muscles pop a little bit more. So it actually brings my definition out a little bit more. And if you're trying to put on muscle, it's going to make you look bigger within the first week. Once your muscles are completely saturated with creatine, because yes, you do have to completely saturate your muscles. You can't just take 5 grams a day for 7 days and you'll be completely saturated. You should actually probably double or triple that amount for the first week, or take 5 grams a day, and then it'll probably take about 2 weeks to a month to completely saturate your muscles. But after they're completely saturated, you are going to look a little bit bigger. That's just because of a little bit of water retention, but it's not going to be to the point where you look bloated. I highly suggest you trying creatine before you listen to your friend who tells you all it does is put water in your muscles, because the other thing is that you're going to notice a significant increase in strength. And you're going to notice a significant increase in how long you can lift heavier throughout your workout. And so as a result, you're going to be pushing more weight, you're going to be creating more micro muscle fiber tears, and you're going to be building more muscle faster, and you're going to be getting stronger a lot faster. So I highly suggest, if you're trying to put on muscle and you're not sure what supplements to start with, take creatine. It's probably the #1 supplement that has helped me the most throughout my fitness career, my fitness journey, and putting on muscle and getting to a body that I'm really proud of today. And if you're looking for a creatine to try out, I'll put a link to it down below. It'll be the second link down below. It's my supplement company's creatine, because I wanted to make my own, because there's a lot of creatines out there that either don't absorb as much as they should. They're very, very low bioavailability, or they have a blend of different types of creatine and throw prop blend on the side and you don't really know what's in it. This one has 5 grams of creatine monohydrate, which is what all these studies have been done on, and so it works. And I take it every single day. I take 5 grams every single day. If you're going into a loading phase, maybe take 10 to 15 grams a day for the first week, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. That way your liver stays healthy. But then after a couple days, a week, maybe 2 weeks, you're gonna get stronger and you're gonna look a little bit bigger, and you're probably gonna feel like a little more beast in the gym. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, stop thinking protein powders are the answer for putting on muscle. One of the probably top 10 questions that I get when it comes to guys or girls asking me how to put on muscle is, what protein do you take? What protein should I get? When should I take my protein? And I want you guys to understand why supplements are called supplements. Because you should supplement them into your regimen. You should not think of supplements as the be-all, end-all, especially when it comes to protein. Yes, protein is one of the 3 major macronutrients. Yes, protein is crucial for putting on muscle. Yes, protein is amazing. But real food is always going to be better than a protein supplement. And so if there ever comes a chance where you have a real food option sitting in front of you and you have a tub of protein sitting in front of you, I want you to push that protein to the side. I want you to eat that real meal, and I want you to get the nutrients that that real food is going to deliver to your body. Our bodies were not made, back in the caveman days, they did not take protein powders. They ate real food, they ate real meat, they ate real protein sources, and that led to us. But now, since we've been able to create supplements and create this powder that you can just mix with water and it gives you 25 grams of protein, yes, that's awesome, but it's not going to be the same as food ever. At least it's not now. I don't know where technology is going, but if you don't have time to get a real meal, that's when the protein comes in handy. If you are on the road, if you have to stop at home real quick and don't have time to cook up a meal because you got to go to the office, or you got to go pick up your kid from soccer practice, or whatever it might be, maybe you just finished that up at the gym and you got to go straight from gym to work, have 1 scoop, 2 scoops of whatever protein powder you're taking ready in a shaker bottle, mix it with 8 to 10 ounces of water, shake that thing up, drink that thing down, you got your meal replacement in. That's what protein should be used for, not for just drinking 3 of them a day. And this is something that I did as a kid. I was skinny and I wanted to put on muscle, and so I bought this. My dad actually bought me this like 50-pound, I don't know how big it was, huge to me then. It was like a 20-pound bag of protein, and it tasted like crap, first off. And so because it tasted like crap, I didn't even get through maybe 1/10 of the bag. But also, I thought I had to take this thing 3 times a day. And so I started taking it 3 times a day, and I wasn't getting the results I was hoping for. It kind of made my stomach upset. It kind of made me a little bit bloated because of the dairy and whey. And I didn't like it. And so I ended up I didn't take it anymore because it wasn't working for me. Whereas if I would have just eaten food 3 or 4 times a day and only had that when I didn't have time to eat real food, I would have gotten much better results. The bag would have lasted a lot. Well, I never got through it, but if I was taking it every single day, it would have lasted a lot longer. And I wouldn't have despised it so much because I wouldn't have been choking down horrible protein shakes. Now, I take maybe 1 protein shake a day, and I eat 5 to 6 times a day just because that's what works best for my schedule, helps me feel full throughout the day, helps me when I am trying to go into a clean bulk like I am right now. And so I have a protein shake right after the gym usually, and I get on with my day, and that's a great meal replacement. And also, if you are looking for a good protein supplement to try out, I know I've been throwing a lot of plugs out there, but I'll throw another one in right here. We do have an amazing tasting, two amazing tasting proteins that don't upset your stomach. They're super lean. They're 25 grams of protein per scoop, 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of fat. I'll just put a link to it right below the 3rd link. Now we have a chocolate and a vanilla flavor, and again, this is the protein that I use every single day. I like the vanilla. I'm not a chocolate guy, but try whichever one out that you like. We got a 60-day money back guarantee if you don't like it. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5, and the final tip, is to find a pre-workout that you like. And I say that you like because what pre-workout I like taking doesn't mean that you're going to like taking. Some people like taking a scoop of pre-workout and getting all jittery, feeling like their skin's crawling. Some people despise that, and they say it takes away from their focus and it kind of makes them feel uncomfortable. Some people like feeling super hot and getting a thermogenic in their pre-workout. Some people don't like that at all. Some people like caffeine in theirs. Some people don't like that at all. And so there's a ton of different types of pre-workouts out there. My suggestion is think about what you like. Do you like caffeine? Do you like stimulants? Is your body sensitive to stimulants? Well, if it is, maybe don't get a pre-workout with caffeine in it. If maybe you drink a couple cups of coffee a day or a cup of coffee a day and having a little bit of caffeine in your pre-workout doesn't bother you and you actually might like the extra energy that it gives you, find one with caffeine in it. Maybe not one with 350 milligrams like I've seen some pre-workouts, maybe down in the 200 milligram range, a little lower, a little higher, depending on your sensitivity. And then also looking for other things in it like beta-alanine, which is really good for muscle pumps, or L-tyrosine, which is good for focus in the gym, or niacin, which is good for kind of making your skin crawl a little bit, heating up your body temperature a little bit. There's a ton of different ingredients. This goes back to what I said about researching these ingredients, finding out what they do for your body. Find a pre-workout that you wouldn't mind trying out or that your friend likes. Just Google a couple of the ingredients that are in it and see if that's something that you could go with, and then try it out. And also I'd recommend looking up the refund policy on the supplement companies that you're buying pre-workouts from to see if maybe after a week you don't like it, you can take it back. I know I used to shop at GNC all the time, and when I didn't like a pre-workout, I would literally take it back and I would try something else out. And I took so many different types of pre-workouts and I only ended up buying a couple of them here and there because they're the ones that I really liked. And I'm gonna throw one last plug here. We do have a great pre-workout at Sculpt Nation. It's called Pre-Workout and there's a couple different flavors. My personal favorite is the blue raspberry, but also the fruit punch is really good. There's a little bit of caffeine in it. It does have beta-alanine in it. It does have L-tyrosine in it. It does have a blend of BCAAs in it as well to fuel your body the way it needs to be fueled before a workout. And we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it after a month, you can send it back to us and we'll refund you. I'll put that down as the fourth link. Make sure you're reading which link is which. I'm just trying to help you guys out here. If you don't like it and you don't like the ingredients that are in it, Google the ingredients in our supplements. I don't care. We don't hide behind prop blends or anything like that. We tell you exactly what's in it, exactly how much is in it, and you can do the research on your own if you don't trust our word. But if you do trust our word, I highly suggest trying it because I take this pre-workout every single day. So last tip, find a pre-workout that you enjoy taking and let it take your workout to new heights. Let it give you more energy in the gym. Let it give you more muscular energy in the gym. Let it make you feel more pumped and ready to work out. Once I take a scoop down of my pre-workout, I hit like a new level of focus and a new level of excitement for my workout, and I crush my workout and I don't have any jitters after. There's no crash after, nothing like that. So check it out. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope this helped. I know it was a little longer than maybe some of you were expecting, but I just wanted to make sure I was covering all my corners here and making sure that you were getting the information that I think you need if you're really looking to take some supplements to put on some muscle. So try that out. Check out those links below. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.